Hello everyone, how are we doing today? Happy Father's Day. It has been a long day. I just got back from taking my son to lunch. Now he's taking a nap, so we're back to recording videos. Let's go ahead. See, we just finished off this Dark Elf faction, 1000 Maws. We were going through our victory conditions. Etain is right over here, so they are our next target. We're going to go ahead and pick up the Sword of Cain along the way. And then we'll ride on back to Reichland and take them out. This is where we're going to split ways, buddy. Because you are going to start... We need to start getting some better equipment. So he can do that on his own. He cannot do that on his own, and he cannot do that on his own. I mean, he could, but that would require traveling all the way back to the Frozen Sea to this area, and why would we go all the way back when we've made all this progress over here? So let's see. You have 2 population. Let's go ahead and get this before we start that travel. Simply because we have all the money in the world and lowering upkeep is the goal. 8 population. Interesting. So that's maxed out. That's maxed out. 8 population. Yeah, he hasn't been able to grow lately because he's been doing all these missions. No, all the fighting with the Dark Elves. There was no chance to kind of really stop and smell around. Let's go here. We go. Let's get this. Because I'm going to start replacing the roster. So all of these guys, they can stay. But all of these ones are going to get replaced by the Chosen. Just because we're getting to the point in the campaign where Chaos Warriors don't cut it. Let's take a look at where we were in the technology tree. Income from post-battle loot. Okay. Raising settlements. Okay. Raising settlements 20%. This affects chosen units, so that's fine. I mean, we're looking long term. We don't want to waste any of our time. This affects chosen units. Chaos Knights. Okay, so basically we skipped. See, these are only Marauders, and Marauders are not worth it. They're tier 1 units, so I mean if you want to use them early game, that's fine. But especially in Legendary, they're not all that good even at early game. And they don't hold their water, and it's just a cheap unit, and that's exactly. I mean, it does its job. It's a cheap unit, and it fills a card when you're in the early game and you don't even have a 20 stack. If you want another unit as cannon fodder, that's great, but that's all they are. They're cannon fodder. Let's take a look. So we didn't, and it's great because if you're going to use them, great, but don't waste 10 turns researching to make cannon fodder better cannon fodder. It defeats the purpose of cannon fodder. We're moving away from Chaos Warriors, so there's no point in putting 14 turns in that. Same thing, we don't want Chaos Warriors. I would like to try some of the new units. No, I mean, not new units, and in like an update kind of version. More like we've been using nothing but the Chaos Warriors and the Chosen, so I would like to expand into some of the other roster and just see how they perform. You know, we're playing the faction. I don't really care about the most efficient way, the easiest way to get the campaign done. I want to see the most. Here comes the grammar police. The most fun way to just enjoy the campaign. So, but at the same time, I don't want to be bad. You know, we don't want to go. Marauder's just a tier 1 unit, so we're not going to make Marauders. That's just a tier 1 unit. Why would you? But Chaos Trolls, they look potentially good. They sound fun. So I want to expand into Trolls and see how that works. Because if they're not, and that's how we find out. You know, if it's fun and it's good, great. If it's not, well, now we know. Let's go ahead and see. Is there anything else we want? No. So this one would be a good tree to go into after this. Chaos Knights and Chosen. They have such high leadership, and they almost never break. And if they do break, then it's because they're virtually expended. You know, I don't need more. I don't need you to fight to the last man. On the contrary, if you're that low, I rather you do retreat. That way, I don't lose the card, it's one less thing to micromanage, in my opinion. Because if you're getting to the point where your whole army's getting shattered and they're not fighting to the last man, you've done something wrong. That's not their fault. That's your fault. Let's see. Exalted Heroes. We haven't found ours yet, have we? We're still looking for the Demonic Dominance or something like that with the +5 melee attack for the whole army. Let's see. Chaos Knights. So we don't want this one. See, I don't know. It's so deep in the tech tree. This is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. So it's your tier 4 part of the tech tree, and it's still talking about Chaos Warriors. At your tier 2 unit, you should be, especially with a 19 turn time to research. I don't know why it's so far back in the tree. Recruit rank +2 for Chosen. That's not bad. There's better ones. Melee defense for Chaos Warriors. Again, more tech for Chaos Warriors. If you're doing Chaos Knights, great. Chaos Warriors, I wouldn't do this tree for Chaos Warriors. By the time you get here and research this, you should be moving on to Chosen. This is good. I do like the campaign movement range, just because your line of sight is so limited, and you don't have a lot of income to work with, so it's hard to scout around. It's hard to see until after you move. Then the campaign map opens up visibility wise, but then you're already set. Like you've already made your move, and if you accidentally walk into a 40 stack with a 20 stack, you've already done goofed. There's no fixing that if you run out of campaign movement. Let's see, so we're going to get that for the Chosen. This is more for Hell Cannons. I do like Hell Cannons. Chaos Sorcerer, recruitment I send for Chosen. We're soaked, taking showers in money. I'm not worried about it. Chaos Knights. This is Chaos Knights again. So if we do Chaos Knights, so my second priority is going to be to try out the Giants and what were they called? Trolls. Yeah, Trolls. I want to try the Trolls and the Giants. We want this one. We're going to do this one, this one, this one. Actually, no. We're going to do this. Then we're going to start buffing up our Trolls. And then once we've done Trolls, we're going to do Trolls over here, because this also helps Dragon Ogres, so that's helpful. And then we're going to go back and train Chaos Knights and Hell Cannons. And that's kind of the order where I'm processing in my head as we go through. So this is where we say goodbye. We leveled up your units to decrease the upkeep. And Archaon, we don't need that anymore. I want to dump all the Chaos Warrior units onto Sigvald. So all of you go to Sigvald. And they both have a Siege Breaker, so that's good. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want Archaon's army to be more premium, chosen units. And we want to transition away from Chaos Warriors. Now let's take a look. 200... 150, 140. I don't think we need this anymore. We're out of combat. So anything that's expensive contemporary we don't want anymore, so no. 167. These are basically Chaos Warriors. 140. Okay, we'll keep those. 158, and the price of these will go down. Because this is considered Chaos Warriors, so as with the building increase upgrade, the price of these are going to go down. 180 for the Chaos spawn. We're going to go ahead and keep that just because it's rank 7, and that's kind of the threshold for being a lot better. And it's a siege breaker, so it's kind of utility also. Plus, it has better movement speed, so it's the cavalry that's not cavalry. I mean, compared to our 28 movement speed, it's cavalry. But compared to cavalry, it's not cavalry. But we don't have any real cavalry to work with, so that's what we're going to do. That increased this, but that's okay. We don't need money anymore. We've done what we wanted to do. And oh, that's right. So we have population 8. So since we're here, we're gonna take a moment to just build some buildings. I want Mound of Blades to reduce that upkeep, and before we train new units, get that recruit rank up. And then we'll go through this, because that's 5. Oops. That's gonna be 5, so that's perfect. Okay, let's do that. So train this. Got that building going, we've got that building going, and our next mission is Kolek. Let's go for that. Normally I would use the 75% movement before going into encampment, but because we're on an island and both of the journeys are going to be over water, I want to burn that population for the upkeep before they start moving. Other exciting news, I went ahead and got some... I have a fancier... Right now I'm using a laptop. I have a fancier computer where I'm going to start doing the recordings, but it needed a camera and a microphone so that you could hear me and see me. I just want to keep the transition as similar as possible. You know, if I don't want to have some videos where you can't see me and some videos where you can see me, I want to stay consistent. Let's see, so that made a huge difference on upkeep already. So we're going to go ahead and, after this campaign, we're going to, oh perfect, reduce that upkeep some more. And then by the time we arrive, we should be able to get this to 5. And so I want to keep the videos consistent. So I have video, I have voice chat, and you can see what I'm doing in the game. That's what I want to maintain. But yeah, so good news. Got a new computer. Well, it's not a new computer, relatively new, but it's a better hardware computer than using a laptop for streaming. Let's see. I built there. Let's see, what's the next building? We're gonna want to get Kolek. So we're looking for 8 population, and then after that, we're gonna work on our mission for the Chaos Knights, and that's going to be 8 plus whatever the increase to population is going to be. And then once we complete that quest for the better gear, we're going to move on. Let's see, what are these? Sorcerers, Mana Core, Chaos Spawn. We already have Chaos Spawn Army, so I mean, this would just lower the upkeep for them. But I'm not too worried about that right now. Like, that is on our goal to-do list, but first I want to try out these Armored Trolls. I don't know why these are the same tech. So let's take a look. So obviously the armor is a lot less on the non-armored trolls. Go figure. Leadership 52 is the same. Speed 54. They're not any faster even though they have no armor weighting them down. Melee attack 36. It's the same. 34 defense. So even though they're armored, it just helps the actual damage reduction. It doesn't help evade attacks. Interesting. Weapon strength 106. It's the same. It looks like everything's the same except just having armor. Oh, and there's siege breakers. Okay, that's interesting. So what? And they have regeneration and armor piercing. Okay, I really like this unit, but I don't understand why it's the same tech. I mean, why wouldn't you just buy armored trolls? There's nothing worse about them. It's just a straight upgrade, and it's the same tech. What? Okay. I would never make Chaos Trolls over Chaos Trolls Armored. Because the difference is 70 armor. So on average, you're going to be negating 35 damage per hit. Oh, I think that's worth the 20 gold. 25 gold minus the upkeep difference. Whatever. Okay, so we did that. Let's go ahead and turn. So after we finish this, because the save file is on the laptop, as soon as we finish this campaign, we'll do the transition over into the computer. A peace treaty again. What is wrong with these people? No, I already gave you a peace treaty the first time. Oh my god. And then you declared war on us. I don't like people who can't make up their mind. Unless they have a reason to not be able to make up their mind. Yeah, my hair's a little messed up today. It's been one of those days where I was up late making videos, and then Father's Day. The funny thing about Father's Day, go figure, is that you're a father. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, Father's Day is not like a birthday. It's not a day where it's all about me. It's all about being a father. So, I've been having fun with my son, and I am exhausted because having fun costs energy. Energy and money, the two constants in life. Energy and money. So we're only bleeding 390 now, so that was well worth the investment we made. Okay, let's go here. I love Warhammer. It's probably my favorite game out of all the ones they made. So we're going down to the Tane. We're going to pick up the Sword of Cain over there. It kind of belongs to us. We are the Chaos Gods. I think maybe Cain's not a Chaos God. I don't know. I think he is, because I remember one of the pop-ups was like, do you choose Cain or do you choose Slanesh? And I chose, or was that Khorne? I think that was Khorne. Never mind. I'm not super knowledgeable on the lore. I just enjoy the game. I don't know if that's blasphemy for some people, but now you know. Oh, the other nice thing about the Knights, what are they called? Knights, Chaos Knights, the ones that ride the horses. They are your only income building. Not a great income building, but it is income. I didn't know we were at war with each other. I'm not interested in fighting you guys. I didn't even know we were at war. So let's go ahead and say yes. Now that we're like 50 turns in, I just want to kind of laser focus on our goals.
What? The gods direct me.
If it's not one of our goals, I'm not going to be super interested anymore because we are already 50 turns in. Like, it's a fun campaign. I love playing as Chaos, but at the same time, I like having goals. I like having objectives. I don't like conquering the world just for the sake of conquering the world. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not me. I like having a goal. And right now my goal is Reklin, Koron, Karazak, Karak, and Etain. The first 50 turns, you're kind of focusing on leveling up, building your army. So yes, attack whoever's nearest, burn them all. But I don't want to really go for a 300 turn campaign. At a certain point, I'd rather just replay value. Not just replay value, but also give other factions a chance to be enjoyed. There we go. Now if we lose a battle, the nice thing is we don't have to worry about getting knocked out of the game. We have 2 armies. Slowed down? Yes. But not knocked out. We get a second chance. And the thing about the tech on the Chaos stream is that it's exponential growth. So having to start your horde over from scratch is nothing. I don't know if you guys remember, but like the first 30 turns, yeah, it was corn, human conflict. When fighting against men. Good thing we're going towards the elves. Good thing we're not fighting men. Not that we're gonna be fighting the elves in 3 turns either, but. Okay, let's take a look at what the island over here looks like. Yeah, we'll go ahead and claim that.
Handsome and
That is not within.
the Dark Prince wishes. Our move, I suppose.
Did I reach it? I did reach it. Approach the carcass. Take the money. Oh wow, that's. I thought it said a great horde. This is not what I had in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and give this to you. And this is anti-air. So anti-air. If you're an air unit, you're probably a large. So I'm gonna put that in the Halberdier. And that's pretty close to like 80 to 90% our favor. So we're just gonna auto-resolve that. $3,000 plus 500. What? Minus 8%. Total favor plus 6,000. Sure.
Avert your eyes.
It's XP. That's what I'm mainly after. There we go. Now he can use those units pretty well. That's interesting. We're gonna go for Driven by Lust next. Guess to get to level 12 first. We just don't put any Chaos Lords or Sorcerers in his army, which is fine because we'll put him in with Archaon. But we'll do that and then Driven by Lust. That seems fine. He's not the main force, so he doesn't have to be the main kingpin. Oh, we did that, so we can still trigger this and continue our journey. I don't know the best way to navigate this, so I just let the auto path and go. So what does it mean when... So if they succeed from us, then we're automatically at war with them? That's how it goes? Oh, and that's where we're headed to. That's bogus. Really, I mean, I guess they did their work. Diplomacy. It just kind of bums me out because it ruins a little bit the
haven't eaten in days.
The immersion when you're summoned by the chaos to be like slaves, and then you just succeed like from the chaos. Like it's not your local lord; it's the lords of chaos. Like. Once you know hell is real, are you really gonna defy the Ever Chosen? I don't know the answer to that. I don't think he would as a government, but maybe as a person. Maybe he'll just leave, find a home in the Empire. But as a government, okay, time to land. It's right there.
The gods direct me!
Time to introduce ourselves.
My destiny lies this way.
See, I wouldn't normally keep him with just a 9 stack, but we're not at war with anyone there.
Dominance.
I'll
Wait,
ignore
what is
that.
this?
Despoil and ravage.
You are an ally.
I refuse.
You are an enemy.
For chaos.
And I cannot reach you. That's interesting.
Bring my mirror shield.
I know it'll move on its own, but I don't want to eventually forget about it, so I like doing it myself. You move, you move. And let's go ahead and do this. See, I feel like Sigvald's special ability of minus 60% upkeep to Marauders is kind of pointless. Because you don't use Marauders. Oh yay, the sword is coming to us. It knows its owner. It recognizes who we are. So there's you. Who has the...
Go now!
I'm curious.
Never stop! No glory.
You do, and it is a
Only
20 stack.
sons.
I'll move.
Oh. I done gone goofed.
Onward to destruction!
Who are you? Cult of Pleasure. Not bad guys, but I would be the bad guy comparatively. Yeah, I'll call it there. I'm gonna laugh if they declare war on us and we get destroyed.
You dare.
It's one of those things I just don't mind taking risks. Is that just for the army or is that faction wide? I'm gonna assume it's just the army itself.
Witness my
Must mean for next turn, because this turn I'm not moving any farther according to that. Or here. Even if they attack us, we should retreat off into here, and that should cost them most of their movement. Non-aggression. I want you to become a vassal. Maybe you will be... No. No. Confederate the Cult of Pleasure. They're about to lose that town.
The gods direct me!
Oh, it looks just like the rock.
It is decreed by me.
Only rank 3. So let's go ahead and get 2 more great weapons so that we have 6 of those. 3 of those. And that's it, because next turn we can recruit 6. And I'd rather do that all in one turn than waste the upkeep of... Basically, it would just save me 100 to 120 gold. Essentially. So you're done.
The spoilers come.
There. Oh, there's the extra movement. Actually, let's make sure I don't miss any.
Forward unto slaughter.
I don't want to miss any of those treasure places.
Moving.
I guess that's faster than a straight line. Unless it's lying to me, but I doubt it would. Oh, 2 turns recruitment for these guys. Okay, I guess we'll be here for 4 turns. Then we'll be saving like 200 gold by not recruiting all of them at once. But we have 11 population. What do we want next? Let's do our mission for the Chaos Knights. Plus, it generates the income, so it is the next logical choice. Except that it's 8 grand. Just thinking. No, no. Knight Lance. It would take a whole crap ton of turns to get that to pay itself off. I'm just thinking I don't want to go broke because I have to spend the next 4 turns recruiting. And I'm not near any combat anytime soon. It's not going to pay itself off. Reduce, well, I guess it kind of does. Like, you invest 8 grand. How much is it costing me to train these things? 1,000? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6,000, 8,000. No, I can't afford it. Because I'm looking at spending like another 10 grand already. So I spent 8, spend 10. It's gonna have to wait. I'll go broke if I do that.
Ready.
Which is fine. Like, when it takes 1 turn to build a building, it doesn't really have to be done right away. Balance the finances first. Because 200 gold turn, 5 times 8, 40. It would take 40 turns to pay itself off. But I'd still be negative as I'm building my army. And I'd rather have a complete army since it's the only army there. And I need to have a little bit of a savings because I'm going to be training troops for the next 3 turns. Okay. It went down there to the Phoenix Gate. I don't want to attack the Phoenix Gate. Or any gate for that matter.
For chaos.
Moving farther.
There we go. Then we can go for this island. Hopefully it has some more money. Some money for us, please. And intern. We're just hiding in the trees, minding our own business. Did we just spawn a corruption army? Or why is it at war with us?
Beyond your comprehension.
It is at war with us. Why is it considered rebel?
No scum.
Well, more than rebel. Why is it considered at war with us?
Protector of Elf One.
What just happened?
Defender
Is
of
it at
the
war with
Everqueen.
everybody? So confused.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Trained by the White Tower.
This one is calm. Tempt me not, I think not.
I have no idea. I have never experienced this before. So I don't know.
There'll be a reckoning.
If it wants to attack me, it can. We got 6 with shields, 6 great weapons. I'm gonna get... I kinda like the halberdiers, because they still have armor piercing and bonus versus large. So we'll get 2 of those. 2 more great weapons. And 2 of these guys. So I think I've stacked as many upkeep reductions as I can on these guys. So that's what they legitimately cost.
I am Slanesh's scion.
Never
Is that
stop.
close enough? It is. 10 turns this time. Yeah, I'll take that.
A virtue.
Go back to this, and then keep
Move.
going.
I'll have this world.
Okay. Curious to see what that rebel army does. Like, is it just after... Like, it doesn't matter who I click on, it always shows the red. So I can't tell if everyone else is at war with it, or if it's just me it's mad at. Everybody. That's interesting. Interesting.
Prince of Elf One.
Dominance.
One more turn. And the Chaos Sword for Sword of Cannons will run down there.
Handsome and lethal.
And the next
Onward to destruction.
island is going to be
Bring my mirror shield.
over here. This is like the top of the map.
A foolish action suggested by a fool.
Wait,
My adoring.
okay, there's a way to navigate to that. Okay, next turn we can move. I'm not gonna declare war on everyone. I'm gonna go after the sword, which is over here. and then just make my way to Etain.
Bow before the Lord of the Earth.
Oh, now you're demanding money for peace. No. That's funny. You won't accept a gift for peace? Then we demand money for peace. Oh, I'll be right back. Hey, buddy! Welcome, welcome to the world of being awake. Silly. Yay! Yeah. Ooh. Happy Father's Day to me. My son just woke up. 1600 negative. Woo! We gotta start making some moves. Este? We'll try that one. He's only 2, so he doesn't really have 2 and bilingual, so he doesn't have as lot of words as I would like. Okay, army's done. You know what? Where did the sword go? The sword's down here. I want to know, can I pass through if I'm not at war with anyone? Best way to find that out is to just click here and see where AI path taking takes us. So far, so good. See, if I declare war on one, I'm likely going to have to fight a whole bunch of people.
Witness my beauty.
Okay, keep making our way. Man, I am so negative on income. See, what's the point of spawning? Awaken the tribes, and then they just leave you. Like, so loyal. That's everything here. See, now that this has a whole bunch of chosen troops, this army, on paper, is going to be really tough to deal with.
Speak through your meek mouths.
Oh, what? Why? Okay, you're not my enemy. I don't understand sometimes. Non-demanding payment. I don't want to fight them. It's not my goal, and I have to go there, and I'd rather do it peacefully. The Winds of Pain, plus 20. All armies of all factions. Interesting.
Syrians are God's men. Go now!
Don't mind me, I'm just a wandering faction that causes chaos everywhere.
For Tor Ifris.
Where's my main man? Lord's Chosen. Oops. Chosen, 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 chosen. I lost it? Lord's chosen. There he is. There's my favorite guy. That's why I named him, so I know, like, who's special to me. Where's the original? He didn't take a long nap. That was not long at all.
Forward unto slaughter.
Normally he sleeps 2 cycles, which is 45 minutes a cycle. He didn't this time. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna blow everything here up. End turn. Yep. As long as I don't have to chase this guy down. I don't want to chase this guy down. There's 2 armies here too. The worst thing would be if he escaped back onto the other side of the gate. And they're confederating like mad. Oh, he's got an eagle. And a 10 stack here. And he owns this gate and that gate. Why is he down here? That's what I want to know. Magic is 80. That's 10 casts. Why is that 50-50 odds? That's what I want to know. Like, I'm filled with the chosen units, and he's got spearmen, and it says 50-50 balance of power. That makes absolutely no sense. Like, especially if you've ever played as the High Elves, you'll know just how terrible spearmen are. Like, I think I saw a chart once, and they ranked, like, bottom. Like hard rock bottom for troops. So spearmen are going to go in front. 2, 3, 0. So our plan of action, move everyone back a little bit. Plan of action is going to be shields on front, because they do have some archers. They're probably going to move for this hill. So that's fine. We attack, so we have to go after them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it takes 6 ranks to get like the full effects of brace in case the bird comes in. Actually, I'm going to put these guys in the trees. They do not have shields, so they're going to move through the trees. And you are going to be looking for the bird. Wherever that bird goes, Eltharion, these guys are going to follow. I don't need you guys. 30. Starting limit is 25, and yet I'm at 30. I'll take it. I can't entirely tell you what's going on, but I'll take it. Okay. Let's go ahead and progress forward. I want you there. Where do these guys? I'm going to be here. Oh, my bad. Didn't get it, so I was meaning to quit. Oh, they're rearranging.
Do not meddle in my destiny! What do the gods desire? Move fast!
Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking.
My blade hungers!
And you guys right here. That's okay, let them empty their arrows. Let's take a look at this. 120 armor and 60% small arm missile fire reduction from the front. I'm just going to soak all the arrows. That's perfectly fine with me. There we go. I'm not worried about... Oh, shoot. And it's arcing right into the middle. Oh, I missed everyone. If it does hit, though, it does great. Let's see, the next one should be coming up soon. There we go. Much better, much better. That's more what I'm talking about. Who are you? A great eagle? Oh. I got distracted. Burn some of these guys. Burn them off the front line. Put up those shields. Keep blocking the arrows. Burn off the front line. That's fun. Does that work? Mayday now? There we go.
Chosen! Move fast! Chaos will reign! Archaon!
Well, I'm gonna burn some more of these guys away.
I strike you down! Green corruption!
I'm not gonna worry too much on the details right now.
Yes!
Okay, those guys have been fought off.
Deliver slaughter! Move fast!
Oh, these guys. Okay, I think they're out of arrows. So now we can start going ham.
Archaon! I control
That should finish them off. Off the front line. There we go.
What? As the master's bid. Chosen. Seize.
Where are you going? We were having so much fun.
Vast in the arcade. Die in arcade.
Only one left is this unit, I think. I don't really have any way to catch him. Come on, come on, come on. This is what I was worried about. But yeah, I mean, look, I absorbed all those arrows and fought in melee combat holding the front line. And I'm still in really good Elves. Like, they're just such good units. Meanwhile, these guys do most of the heavy lifting on the rear. They spotted it pretty early with their big units, but it's not a big deal. And we're just going to be chasing these guys forever. Sure. Send in the cavalry, not cavalry. Even at triple speed. See, they're so much faster than us, they can still attack, shoot a couple volleys, and still run away. One day, run into that tree. Crash. No. Come on. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thank goodness for fast forward. Oh my gosh. Oh, our cavalry's arrived. Imagine if we didn't have these. This is why I pay extra for the fake cavalry. Disgusting things. I love it. These gotta be like the bravest unit. But yeah, 50-50? I don't think so. 400 kills on Archaon. They entered at the end and got 37. But yeah, even with all these archer units, it didn't do anything. I mean, 1 kill, 2 kills, 70 to work. It was mostly the Eagle and the faction leader. And of course, Kaon might have had a few friendly fire hits. Magic resistance, I like that. That should give me the Sword of Cain.
Go now.
I choose to claim it. Nice. Ward save 20%. Attribute Unbreakable. Unbreakable is not always a good thing.
I am the chosen of the gods.
There we go. We're that much closer to Ascension to Demonhood.
Attack.
And goodbye. Victory dance. And a whole bunch more money. 2,000 plus 1,000.
Dominance.
Oh, I lost a unit. What did I lose? What the heck? I lost... What? It was 90% in our favor, and we lost the Chaos Spawn. What is going on?
It is decreed by me.
What was that? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't want to be here for... Why was it 2 turns to recruit earlier then? And now it's only 1. Am I missing something? I must be missing something because that makes no sense. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 4, 8. I'm just gonna get some halberds. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? No, that's fine. Actually, no. I'm gonna pass this to Kolek's army most likely. So I'm just gonna use Chaos Warriors because they're cheap and affordable. That's fine. Cheap and affordable. Let's take another look at our weapons. Enchanted Shield. Armor versus... I'd rather have the 10 armor and the ability. Yes. Sword of King. Plus 20. I think I'd rather have the magic. 2 power reserves. Greatly improved. Recharge rate. Causes damage to self. I'd rather have more power reserve plus 25. That looks great. This doesn't do anything. I do like that. Magic resistance 30%. Oh. Let's do... I want the research rate. Well, it's faction wide, so it doesn't matter who it's on. Melee defense plus 8 then. So we're going to do melee defense plus... So chaos corruption plus 1, I like that. Magic resistance plus 30%, I also like that. Horde building cost minus 8%, sounds good. Melee defense plus 8. So we'd be taking from this guy. Scarecrow banner. No, I don't care about that. Okay, so far so good. Rearranged our items a little bit. We're gonna replace the poor guy we lost. Didn't need to die, and yet he died. I'm not gonna worry about that. So we're just gonna make our way this way. And just burn all these cities until we get to King, because we already declared a war on these people. I don't want to declare war on these people unless we have to. I don't think we have to. Don't think we have to. Eventually this army will be making us some money also, so I'm not too worried. Oh.
I will acquiesce.
Hello.
Moving farther.
Excellent. More money. See, this auto-resolve didn't hurt us at all. It's so random. One time I was playing Troy, and I did an auto-resolve. All my front line were perfectly fine. Every single archer deleted. Every single one. I have no idea what happened. Shrieking Blade. Enables magical attacks, causes fear and terror. Ooh. I kind of wanted the money. If I'm being honest. If I'm being really honest. I kind of wanted the money. But you do you! You do you! What do we got? This guy's gonna need lightning strike eventually also. Yeah, let's start working towards lightning strike. Enemy siege time. Yes, I always prefer that. Start our way towards that.
Shall we decant the wine?
How close are we? So we have to get here.
Move it.
Okay, and that's going to be where we end it. So let's go ahead and end the turn so it saves. And there we go. We're in two places at once, having fun. Okay, end turn.
Speak your words while I still gained.
You're becoming irksome. Please stop being irksome. Actually, you know what? Oh. Oh. Well. Well, thank you guys very much. We just unlocked a new legendary lord. We had a very fun session. We finally got a major battle. We'll see what happens. Next time we're going to go ahead and try and take out the Attain, unlock some of our legendary weapons. It's probably going to take more than one session as we're going to be playing more battles out and doing more missions. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you very much for watching. Happy Father's Day. Enjoy and take care. I'll see you tomorrow.